Period.
You do have a baby together, don't you?
I didn't say nothing about supporting my baby. That's different.
Yeah.
I mean, should it not get transition support since she would keep the house and I would have to move out? So should it not get the 1,800?
Let me explain to you why, and it doesn't even work that way. There's always a whole lot going on in divorce court that people want to talk about. If you have something you want to say, join us on Twitter at Divorce Court, or jump on our Facebook page and see what everybody's talking about on there. Sometimes you people get heated. Don't miss it.
I rarely say this, but I am so very happy that the two of you are getting divorced. You are a combustible union, and it can serve no good for your children to be raised in the atmosphere that you've got going on here. May I say this to you, Mrs. Crudup? I think you hail from a disassembled community. From the bits and pieces of the picture I got of your family, wherever you come from is high volume, high anger, high agitation, not unknown to police, not unknown to assault, and that is a very difficult, distressful life, not only for your children, but for him. And I think that when you bring that disassembly into your home, it is very distressing to a person who is not himself disassembled. You've got to say, when you marry somebody, this is your dude, this is your cat, and whatever thing you got going on with your girls, with your friends, and all that, and hanging out all day and doing all that kind of stuff, that's got to be put to the side, and he has to get put first. And I don't think you did that, and I think that very legitimately added to his level of anger. I'm going to say that to you, and I'm going to also say this to you. As you leave him, please try also to leave that disassembled lifestyle. I'm so glad that you're in school. Get a job, get it together, but don't hang. You know what I mean by hang? Because people who hang have a 40 or two. People are hang, ain't got nothing to do. People are hang, make mistakes and do bad. Not good business. You learn, you live, you raise children, you marry, but you don't hang. And I feel your anger on that, Mr. Pelly. Here's what I have to say to you.
In order to be a man, you have to be the leader, which I think you believe you should be. You also have to do so with a sense of strength and a capacity to control yourself. If you are not in control of yourself, you cannot control the situation. You do have an anger management problem, and you have a serious anger problem. You've demonstrated in this courtroom when we showed disrespect, and you have come up with a topping over us in a situation where we got on the black roll, and a man with a pistol can deserve it but to take your money from you, and you still could not control yourself. And if I were you, I will take whatever time and money and attitude that you absolutely have to do something about that anger management problem, because your daughter's is a little girl that you have together. Please don't even let her live it like you. Please don't even let her live it like that. When she knows that her father can call her mother being an H, don't even let her live it like that, because she will live the life that you've given your wife. You don't even want to see her with a self-esteem that is just this big, because the man in her life hollers at her, calls her disrespectful names, and gets angry with her and calls her more, because that shall go out. Marry a guy just like you, and you don't even want that for her. Do you know that? Okay, let me tell you how transitional support works. When two people are in together in a household, and if one person is bringing in the money and the other person is supporting, and as far as domestically, and there's a separation domestically, and the person who is doing it so domestically has to absolutely no means by to which either continue to pay rent, continue to pay for diapers, and continue to pay for food, and they need a jump start. And that jump start is going to be $1-800 in favor of Mrs. Crudup. But you, Mr. Pelly, I hope you learn your lesson and be respectful in this courtroom with that anger management problem, because you need to be seeking anger management counseling. We wish you both the best of luck. And as you know, in Divorce Squad, I get a lot about anger. I think a lot of people don't understand what anger really is. People don't get angry. Angry gets you, hijacks your brain, it stops you from thinking, makes you do all kinds of things that you don't even want to do. Anger is nothing but fear and frustration to all dressed up to look like power. But it's not really not power at all.